Now we come to Unreal. Import the GuZheng we just made. Here's my project file. All the music doll characters are inside, so I've layered it for convenience. Let's only show the GuZheng layer now, because there is already Zhongli in here. Let's bring in the Hudao. Let's import the instrument first. Create an empty folder first. Hudao GuZheng. Here we import the FBX of the Hudao GuZheng. Put it all here. It needs attention here. Must be forced in the form of skeletal mesh, so we can load the morph target. Nothing else special. Okay, save the GuZheng after importing it. Next, import the bench. There's nothing to check on the bench. It's a pure mesh, no bones, no morph target. Alright, so let's bring people in. Here I create a new folder. Then find the FBX of Hudao. Here it is. Did you notice the file size of the characters is smaller than that of the GuZheng because of the MMD file? It's not fine enough. Unlike GuZheng, there are a lot of details, suitable for users whose computer hardware is not so good, such as me. Okay, Hudao is imported. We're going to bring them all into the scene. Pull into the scene as a whole. I'm going to put them all in this performer catalog. There's a lot of characters in there already. We will now add a new instance. We'll find the music doll under the plugin catalog. Z++ Classic. Then we'll find Zheng Drift Unreal. Under the public directory, let's find Zheng Drift. This is what we need to add. Drag it into the scene first. Let's rename it ZD_Hudao. We're going to load the character and the Zheng now. Find skeletal mesh of Hudao. Then bind it to Zheng. Then we zero those numbers. Next, let's add instruments. I haven't added the texture picture yet. Texture will be available later. I won't demonstrate here. Then we drag it into the scene. Bind it to the Zheng Drift Unreal instance as well. 0, it's transformed. So now they can be like in Blender. Have the same relative position. Okay, let's move it to the player's directory. The next step is to complete the initialization of Zheng drift. Let's go under Zheng drift's detail panel. It has a basic property. GuZheng here. We will choose the GuZheng of Hudao. Characters. We choose Hutep. Okay, leave the rest alone. Let's save it here first. In order to complete the following settings, we have to put the skeletal mesh of Hudao and GuZheng. Put them in a sequence. You can create a new sequence yourself, because Zhongli already has a special sequence. So what I did was I put Hudao in it. There are only people who play the GuZheng in this one. Pick these two and drag them in. We are now going to generate control rigs for these two skeletal meshes. In the sequence, let's go load the control rig just generated. Okay, after it's all loaded, it has automatically jumped to this animation mode. We can see it here. Animation outline on the right. Already have these two control rigs. Of course, both control rigs are now empty. There's nothing in there. We need to add control to it. We don't need to add control manually. We go directly with the plugin. We open Music DAW under Windows. Then we click Refresh. Find Hudao in the drop-down menu. Then click Setup Player Control Rig. You can see it after clicking. There's a lock control here. We'll deal with these controls later. What I just added is on the character. Next, click Initialize Zheng Instrument. It also adds a control to the instrument. Let's take control of the character first. Click Initialize. Do you see it? It also adds control under the GuZheng control rig, but only one was added. This is the one. So what happens next? Let's deal with character control first. We come to the third interface. B, C, mapping. It means bone control mapping. We're going to use it to place these control positions. Now go to the control rig of Hudao. Let's see what state it is in now. You can see it. All control now, all in one place. It's all concentrated here, but actually I want to move them all to their corresponding positions. For example, the position of the fingers, the position of the palm, etc. We need to set up BC mapping first. Then it is automatically completed through the mapping. Before setting up, we must first click Initialize, then save it. After clicking Save, we're going back to the control rig. After clicking Initialization just now, just added a variable to my blueprint. Is a mapping table. Control and bone name mapping table. After changing it, you have to come in and recompile it again. It will take effect. So now here, we can remove this control rig. Reload again. There it is. Now we can start adding the contents of the mapping table. Let's first look at what controls are available. There are two routes in this one. For GuZheng players, you don't have to bind anything for root, but if it's a violin, a guitar, or something that moves with a character, you need to bind the control root to a special skeleton. But when the GuZheng is played, it doesn't move. So we don't need to worry about these two. Let's add left and right hands first. H is the hand. L was left. This is the left hand. And if you pull down here, we can see all the bones. Find it first. Search here. The previous column is for searching for bones. The next column is for search control. We're looking for hand underscore L. Then we look for the right hand. The right hand is hand underscore R. Next, we look for HP. Is the position of the pole target of the arm IK. I forgot what the name of this skeleton is. I came back to see the skeleton tree. Let me take a look at my shoulders, my wrist. After coming down, this thing, this name, I don't know how to pronounce that, but we can copy it and paste it. Right? Okay, pole target for the hand. And we're going to do the finger now. T is the thumb. All fingers should have a finger character. Let's find out. This is a thumb finger. We're going to pick the one at the end of it. So it should be this. This one with first. TL. PR here. And then index. Index finger is called human finger in Japanese. And then the middle finger. And then the ring finger. Ring finger ring. So it's R-headed. The ring finger is the medicine finger in Japanese. At the end is pinky the pinky. Okay, after these are all done. Wait a minute. There's a duplicate. There's a mistake. It should be this one. Now let's add the left and right feet. This is the left foot. This should be a direct search for foot. Find foot. You have to use this one with D. Oh, the one without D has been deleted by me. It's all with D now. Okay, then it's time to add the pole target for the knee position. It's FP. My name is FL_pole. What is that skeleton called? I forgot. I have to see the skeleton tree again. It should belong to the lower body. Knee section. We don't know how it's pronounced. We still copy the name. Okay, that's all. Let's save it. After saving, you can perform the synchronization operation. Click this SYNC bone control mapping. Save it. We can now go inside the control rig, take a look at the results of all our work just now. Did you see it? All these controls have arrived at their corresponding positions. Of course, these controls are too big. Let's adjust their size. Change the size first. Change it to 0.1. Yes, that's the right size. Okay, the character control has been set. Now let's deal with the controls on the GuZheng. There is only one control on the GuZheng for GuZheng because it doesn't move when it's played, so we don't have to add complicated wiring to the control. Although there is no need to deal with it, but in fact, when you click to initialize just now, there are still some things added to the GuZheng. We click on the sequence. Look down. Find zheng root. Let's go down. Did you see it? It adds a bunch of string vibrations to the data channels. The name is the name of each spin vibration and spin quilt. Later, when we generate animations, data will be written in these channels. This data will drive the corresponding morphing target, but it's not automatically driven. Now we need to do a job. It will complete the drive. We open the Huda GuZheng, open its control rig, although it is completely empty now. Only one control. It's got a lot of channels down there. We need to synchronize channel with morph target inside it. Morph targets are in curve containers. When you import skeletal mesh, already imported these morph targets. So here's what we're going to do. We've selected all the names of these orbits. Drag it into the interface. Generate it into an item array. Next, we find a node. Apply float channel to curve. This is a node I wrote specifically, used to write floating channel data to the curve of the same name in batches. And then we attach this pin. Done. Here we have completed the setting of the GuZheng control rig. Okay, so how to import characters and GuZheng in this issue? We'll stop there. The next installment is more complex, and the most important one is how we set the IK and the character control rig. Then this issue ends here. Thanks for watching. See you next time.